Ida, tell me just a little bit again. You were just reliving a little bit about what happened that morning. Can you
Yes.
can you just clarify a little bit of what happened that morning? Um, that makes you confused as to you know what happened, and you want people to understand this is what happened in your words.
Yes. When I got there, it was 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I saw Steve Teran when he walked in. This was before all this happened, and then he left, and then this is when everything went all all crazy, and I was pretty scared. I was so scared that I didn't even feel the bullets in the shoulder and the arm, but I felt the one in the head, and I thought I had died. I thought my head had exploded, but when the ambulance they asked me what was my name, and I said my name, and I realized I'm alive. I'm alive. I just said my name. But then in the ambulance, I died, and they brought me back. Then I died again, and they brought me back, and then I don't remember anything. Everything was when I got to the hospital. Um, uh, my head was still smoking from the gunshot, and but what I want is I want the police department, especially Mr. Davis, that I didn't know that he was the lieutenant, um,
He's the investigating detective.
the investigating detective, and I didn't know it was him. I should have been told, but they don't contact me. They don't call me, and I do want to know what happens because I was in it. I saw my friends. I mean, the little girls that got killed, and I want him. I wanted, once in a while, put it in the paper. This is what's happening with this case, and not just once a year. No, like 3, 4 times a year. And I didn't know anything about the the how much the reward money is. They were just telling me. So all these things I wish I knew, not stay in the dark. And that's how I feel like I'm in the dark. And I
Tell me
just
your
want to tell everybody that I do care. I really do care.
talk. Just one last question, and that is your memories of Ron Cenac and that day.
Um, when he came in, he had a backpack, but he had told them that he left his backpack in the office, but he had a backpack when he went in. So he went to the office, and then he came around the corner and he went into the kitchen, got some coffee and coffee filters, and then he left. So I was always wondering, why did he say he came to pick up his backpack when he had a backpack? So it's just a lot of little things that they never listened to me.
And you said that when he left, it was a short time later that you said somebody arrived, and you thought they were someone there to do some cleaning of the air conditioning or something.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me about that and what happened then.
Uh, that's when, well, this guy came in and he said, he stuck a gun on me, and that's when he said, "Come with me. This is a holdup." And I couldn't even move to the office because I was so scared. I was stiff, and he kept hitting me in the back with a gun, and told me to go in the office. And when I got to the office, Stephanie, Melissa, and Amy were were on the floor laying down. I mean, they were sitting down on the floor, and then they told me to go and join them. Hmm. Yeah.
And then after that,
Then they waited for a while. They waited for a while, and then they asked Stephanie for where was the safe. So she opened it, and she was getting money, giving it to Melissa. Melissa was putting it in a suitcase. I saw a suitcase. It was a brown suitcase, and they did. They put a lot of money in there. And then they started shooting us. And when they shot me in the arm, I didn't know. I thought it was Amy's blood. I thought they shot her and the blood splattered on me because it was hot. But no, they had shot me. And then they shot me on the shoulder, and that one threw me to the how do you call those, computer. That knocked me to the computer. And then they told us to all put our heads down. And then they started shooting.
let me ask you this last question, and that is, you're imploring to the community that please speak out, please help this case
Yes.
be solved.
Yes. Hmm. Because it is time to solve it. It is. But we need everybody's help. We need the police department, detectives, and, like, I need to know what is going on with it. Not just once a year. No. And, because I don't mind. I don't mind them talking to me, knowing them to tell me what they found out or what's new or. Hmm.
But it's time this thing is solved.
Yes.
Long overdue.
Yes.